This is rune discovered by the Noble Gold Mask, used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord, a rune of transcendental ideology which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order or instability of ideology can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods, no better than men. That is the fly in the ointment. So it's like perfecting the Golden Order but minus the greater will?
I guess so.
Okay, so
let's do a re-download now.
That's the one we're going to do next. It'll be like, the fallen leaves tell a story of a guy who cocked a god. He followed the Golden Order all the way to the tree, reached into his pants and made him to climax, and then, seconds before the two fingers could finger him, he stopped. Do you think Ronnie would appreciate the joke, we're about to give you the two fingers, or do you think she would not appreciate it because she doesn't like the Golden Order?
I think she would appreciate it.
I think she would.
Once she experiences the power of the two fingers, she'd appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So
okay, well, we did that ending. So let's do the Thea one.
So Marika transforms into Radagon and later becomes Marika again.
Okay.
They are one and the same, by the way.
Let's see what the next one is. So should we do the...
We should just do them in order. Perfect order.
Well, I want to do this one last.
You want to do perfect order last?
Yeah, because I think it sounds interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, then I thought we were going to do Ronnie last.
Well, I meant last of these three.
Okay. So the Death Prince. Can you go, before we do that one...
Okay.
Can you read the rune real quick? Because then I have somewhere to take you that has to do with the Death Prince. What are you laughing about, the two fingers?
What rune?
The Death Prince rune. So that one.
Like this?
Yeah. So rune gestated by Fia, the deathbed companion. So this has to do with, remember, the Death Prince. Mm-hmm. Used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. Formed of the two Hallowbrand half-wheels combined, it will embed the principle of life within death into order. The Golden Order was created by confining destined death, thus this new order will be one of death restored. So it's going to be a new order, but death is a thing. So I want you to look at something here. There is a place, I know, there's a place downtown where the freaks all come around.
Is it a hole in the wall?
Yeah, it's a dirty free-for-all.
Tonight?
So, take it off. So I wanted to show you this. In the deep root depths, that is where we're going to go, near the Erd Tree, where the Erd Tree is done. We are going to go to that.
This?
Yes. I think so.
Deep root depths.
So we are going to go and look at something. Now, I know that we're not like the experts. I think I might have taken you to the wrong spot. Can I see the spots here real quick?
Yeah. Well, there's this person.
Oh, well, we can talk to them real quick.
Lord Godwin. Oh, my poor sweet lordling should have died a true death. A scion of the Golden Bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be?
So I got confused about one thing with the lore that I want to tell you about. So Godwin is the one who died. I thought it was Godfrey because I get the names all mixed up because they're all similar.
Right, there's a lot of gods.
Yes, actually. So we're going here. Where is it? Across the roots. Oh, sorry.
This one?
Prince of Death's throne. I want to show you this because this is Godwin. This is what's left of him, okay?
Okay.
So if you look at where we are, there's also an item here.
And Fia's here, too.
We are sort of near some of the roots of Erd Tree stuff. And we're going to pick this item up.
How come we never got this before?
I don't know.
Fia's hood and robe.
So if we read this real quick, Fia's hood and robe, this ties into this ending.
Okay.
Which is...
This better be really important.
It's not that important. Hood of black cloth that covers the whole head, worn by Fia, the deathbed companion, on her journey after being exiled from her home. The fabric itself is as soft as silk and thin enough that those embraced can feel every pulse, every bit of her warmth. So here's the thing with her. She was working for him. He is alive. Now, we can't really interact with him, but he is still, to some extent, alive, and he's kind of fused with this tree-type stuff, which has to do with all the death things.
Yeah.
So I know it's hard to see. That is a sideways head.
Yeah.
That is the nose right above my head, right there. Mm-hmm. That's one of the eyes, and then the other eye is right there, a little bit obscured, okay? So this is sort of a sideways head. He is alive, somehow. Cursed to live in death, which is really, really fucked up. And so he's the Prince of Death, right?
Right.
And this is Godwyn. Now, this is not the only place you see this face in the game. And that's kind of something that I wanted to show you if I can figure out where it is. Because his influence, like his face, has kind of spread a little bit across some of the Erd Tree roots, I guess would be the way to say it.
Okay.
And I just thought it was kind of interesting to look at. This is from Ranmafan0281. Okay, so based on the lore pieces I put together in-game so far, and up to the Blatless Plateau, this is their theory. At the basement of Stormvale Castle, you find one of these and a Prince of Death's pustule. So I wanted to look at the basement of Stormvale Castle.
Well, that's in the mainland.
Yeah, could you take us there?
Yeah.
So it is said that this pustule came from the visage of the Prince of Death, he who used to be called Godwyn. As first dead of the demigods, it's said he's buried deep under the capital at the Erd Tree's roots, which is one of the places we just found him. His main body.
Yeah.
So, this person's theory was basically that since the death rune and the marks used to enchant the black knives leave traces, I suspect that after Godwyn was murdered and buried, some sort of taint of the death rune started spreading from his corpse via the Erd Tree's own roots, which is marked by the presence of Deathroot in some of those areas. This is also what can give rise to the undead. So they talk about that a bit, and basically in Fia's quest we find out a bit more of that, which I think is interesting, which we already did. Basically, the truth of the Knight of Black Knives is covered in Fia, Rajier, and Ronnie's quest lines, which we've already done. And there is also the additional information. Essentially, there is sort of like this, I don't know, there's basically this like implication, it doesn't really matter on all the specifics, but that he is sort of tainting parts of the tree.
Okay.
Like his death, his being the first of the demigods to die, right? Mm-hmm. Which was kind of an unnatural process, went on to taint parts of the land. Okay. Kind of like how the three fingers with their fingering action are able to taint parts of the world. Yeah. With like chaos.
Well, where do you have to go to find these roots?
Well, they said one was in the basement of Stormvale Castle.
How do you get to the basement of Stormvale Castle?
I would assume you go down. I don't know. Bring up the map real quick.
Well, let me go get my souls.
Okay, sorry.
Because a lot of those were just like, a lot of the things were just like standard places, like Liftside Chamber, Rampart Tower, Stormvale Castle. So maybe if I just go to the main gate, maybe I can go downstairs?
Maybe.
Oh, wait a minute, that was Godfrey.
What?
So the...
Godfrey, not Godwyn.
Yeah, Godfrey. So, okay, why do I keep doing that? So I want to show you this.
Okay.
Because you just appeared on the, whatever this screen is. At the round table hold. There's an image, like one of these on the wall, which maybe now I'm not going to be able to find it. But it was somewhere on the wall, but it had Godfrey.
It might have burned off because we...
Maybe.
You know.
Because, yeah, Godfrey had, like, a statue in the back, and...
You want to take the Elden Beast thing over to the finger reader?
Yeah.
Behind you.
Yeah, I'm just looking for this because it was kind of cool. He had like his lion and everything. It was kind of cool. Okay, so... Power... Okay, let's see what we got. Marika's Hammer and Sacred Relic Sword. Marika's Hammer. Stone hammer made in the lands of the New Men, outside the lands between. The tool with which Queen Marika shattered the Elden Ring and Radagon attempted to repair it. The hammer partially broke upon shattering the ring, becoming splintered with rune fragments. The Sacred Relic Sword. Sword wrought from the remains of a god who should have lived a life eternal. Thoughts on what the weapon portends are many and varied. Some consider it the mark of a great sin, or a sign of a great devastation. Some think it as the end of an age, while others the beginning.
I think we should get the sword.
You want to get that one?
Yeah, the sword's way cooler.
Okay. And then...
There's a place called the Deep Trenches of Stormvale Castle.
Can we get any... We can't get any armor. It'd be cool if we could get like a... Like that Elden Lord armor set.
Well, we have the
For like... I mean, not the Elden Lord, the Elden Beast.
That would be cool.
So there's a Deep... Trenches one?
Yeah, that's what they said.
We don't have that.
Well, is it that area over there that we never went to?
This?
Yeah.
No, I looked at that. That was like another castle thing.
Oh, that we haven't done?
Castle Ward Tunnel? Where is it on the map?
It doesn't show me.
Can you look it up? Just like find the site of grace and like type in map location or something.
Right, so it's Deep Trenches. You may have found a secret path that leads far down into the depths of the castle. So it's a secret path.
Okay.
That you have to find. Wait. So listen. If you climb to the roof from the Ramparts Site of Grace...
The Ramparts, okay. I know where that is. Rampart Tower.
Up the stairs from the night circling below. So try this.
So up the stairs?
Mm-hmm. Ramparts Site of Grace, up the stairs. They say there's a drop you can do to get down there, actually. So...
Well, maybe there's another door on the side here.
Let me just read to you what this person said.
Okay.
This is the Purple Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Said, if you climb to the roof from the Rampart Site of Grace, up the stairs from the night circling below, outside when I tried climbing on the adjacent building, I flat jumped off, and I fell so far down and landed right in front of a giant face, which is what we're looking for.
Okay.
And he said he actually... Oh, wait, but I think he died making that jump.
Oh.
Which would have been something to lead with.
Well, maybe there's just an easier way to get there than just, dying.
Currently trying to figure out what I assume is the intended route. The proper route is going from the door in the lift side chamber, which you unlock going out of secluded cell.
Okay, so I'm at...
Sorry.
I'm going to secluded cell.
I don't know why I said sorry, you dropped something.
And then... And then what? So we have to go outside of it?
The proper route is going from the door in lift side chamber, which you unlock going out of secluded cell. It just goes past a few rats, bats, and there you are. I don't think that's the right way.
Well, this is secluded cell.
Go the other way. Go like across. No. Right
like
there.
This way?
Try that.
Well, this just brings me here.
Right, is there anywhere you can go here?
It's just up.
Okay, well, let me just look it up then. Because apparently we can't find how to get there.
Lift side chamber.
Okay, actually, where you are, this is where we're going to start. So just a second.
Okay.
Alright, watch this. Go back in the room you were in.
Okay.
They're going to go out this door.
Okay.
Take a right, and another right away.
Okay.
Then they go this way. Now stop. It looks to me like they're going to drop, but I don't know. Or are we going to,
That's why I hate these, like, videos. People gotta get, like, 20 minutes just looking in there. So I think they dropped, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the person dropped. They want to heal.
Now where?
No, turn, and there's a little railing sticking out. You're going to drop there.
Okay.
Pick that up. Now, just a second. Now, drop to your right, down.
So that?
Yep.
Okay. Now over here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm assuming just keep going.
There, and then I think there. And now we're going to look around the basement.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Not easy to actually figure out because nobody actually just does the thing.
It's Elden Ring.
Yeah, so you are on the correct path now.
Yeah, I don't really like that in these like how-to videos when people are, it's like a 20-minute video and half the video is just people like looking in their inventory.
Not doing it?
Yeah, and it's like, okay, like just show me what to do.
Right. Oh yeah, kill that.
Rancor call.
Nice.
Or it'll be like pointless stuff where they'll be like, and they'll be like showing like 500 different site of graces, and it's like, just, where do I need to go? What do I need to do?
Right.
I don't care about any of this other stuff.
So...
Okay, so I think I got all the items here.
So we need to look around, because I don't know the exact path, but there is a face down here I wanted us to find.
Okay.
I think there's more than just this one. This is just what was considered the easiest to find.
Okay.
In terms of, like, hey, this is a main location. Not going to be that hard for you to figure it out. That kind of thing.
Right.
You should be able to survive that drop.
I think I can just drop here.
Yeah. A lot of people are dead here. That's not a good sign.
Wait, why is that guy in a boat? Well, why is the ground shaking?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, not these guys.
Just shoot it. Oh.
So this is really easy then. Maybe.
I'm glad we can brute force it. As the developers intended.
Right.
Okay. Alright, goodbye. We just beat the Elden Beast. Get out of here. Alright, he gave us his golden seed. I love when people give me their golden seed.
I'm going to give you my golden seed later.
Please do. So we need to look around for that face. It should be near some roots. Kind of like that. How there's roots here.
Okay, so then there's just a face.
Yeah, it should be kind of big.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to miss it. I don't think...
Like
there
this.
you go. That's it. So look at this.
Let me get this item first.
This is Prince of Death's pustule. This is the same face.
Huh. So, this is not Godwin. This is like just a manifestation of Godwin. Because Godwin's taken over the part of the tree.
Right. This is not Godwin's main body. Can I look too?
Yeah.
This is not Godwin's main body, but look at this. So if you look at it, you can see that the roots are spreading out from it too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of has a similar... you know when we'd get Death Rod or whatever?
Yeah.
It has a similar look to that, you know?
Okay.
To that effect. And I just kind of thought, I know this isn't like the deepest, biggest thing ever.
Well,
but
it's interesting.
I thought it was kind of an interesting, like, hidden thing. I also did find out, by the way, you might have a question about this, I don't know, but not to change the subject, Ronnie, when we find her by all that blood and stuff, it was because she killed the manifestation of her own two fingers.
Oh.
So someone, if they're powerful enough, can kill the two fingers. Like, there's more than one manifestation of them that can appear. And just like that, I believe there's more than one manifestation of Godwin himself.
Okay.
Like, this is one of them, which is really gross. But yeah, this dude was like a god, a demigod.
Right.
And now he's this shit.
This is kind of weird.
Yeah. That's his nose.
Huh.
Hey, buddy. Look.
Oh, it even bleeds.
Yeah.
Do you bleed?
You will.
This is cool, though. I like this. I like this is a hidden thing.
Yeah, you got any thoughts on that?
Cool. Kind of looks like an octopus.
Kind of does.
But, I don't know. It's an interesting concept. I find it kind of weird that it's here. Like, if I was playing the game for the first time and I beat it, you know, I came down here, I beat that thing, I came over here, and I saw this, I'd be kind of like, what?
Right, I don't think you'd know what it was.
Like, what even is this?
Well, and I guess that you can find this, but I don't personally think that the goal... I don't know how to explain this. I don't personally think that they intend for you to find that on a first playthrough.
Right. I think that's like a second or third playthrough thing.
Kind of that's just there. Kind of like how you can walk right by Ash Lake.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls.
Yep. I think it's probably just meant to be like a secret hidden thing that you can look up later on if you want to look at it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was neat. I don't really know what this is.
What's over there?
Look at my chin. I got a bruise.
Nice.
But, I guess I don't really have anything else to add to that. Sorry not to be, boring here, but that's pretty much
it's
it.
Interesting.
It's just an interesting little lore thing. I have heard that there's a few more of them in the game, not just these two. Mm-hmm. I don't really have an interest in going and seeking them all out, like going on a Godwin quest here.
Right.
To find his face, but now you have proof that there's more than one.
It's cool to see one of them.
And it does match the face on his main body.
Right.
Where Fia was at.
Right.
It's just I guess it's less distorted because it's more manifested and more straight, and also you can just see it because it's on the ground. So, I don't know. It's interesting that there's still stuff like that, though, that people find that you wouldn't necessarily, know about at all, I guess, going into it.
Right.
Remember when we were back here?
Oh, yeah. See, that's Godfrey.
Oh, is that the picture you saw?
No. It was a statuary of him, but that is Godfrey.
Yep.
But yeah, no, there was a statue of him in it looked like a church or something.
And who wore it better?
The guy with, the largest chin in the universe.
Yeah, that's right. So that's pretty much it for the Lord of Death thing. It's basically just Fia still has, what would you say, a loyalty to him.
Yeah.
And she wants to pretty much, bring death back and incorporate it into order.
Should we do another save now?
Probably, yes.
Since we got those items.
I mean, they're not, the most important items ever, but yeah, we probably should. But I do find that interesting.
It is pretty interesting, yeah.
And there's all kinds of little hidden stuff like that, but I'm sure we didn't find all of it.
Well, yeah, with From Software games, they always want you to play multiple playthroughs.
Right.
Because they have stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Upload.
Also, I know this is annoying, but after this next ending, I kind of have to leave. Because it's almost 6. And I technically have to be there at 6:20 or something.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is annoying.
I forgot about that.
I figure we can mess around and finish these on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do one more ending.
Which one did you want to do? You want to do the death one? For the Death Lord, since we just discovered all that stuff?
Yeah. And then we'll do the Golden Order and whatever the other one is.
So it's the Perfect Order, the Curse one, and then Ronnie.
Yeah.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of the Duskborn.
Are they going to tell us anything else about it? You sit as Elden Lord while the lands between is covered in a dense fog. This fog represents death as it is finally being brought back into the lands between. Death has now been brought back to the world, and the natural cycle of life and death will start again.
Okay.
It seems like a better ending, in terms of, being a good guy than just restoring the Golden Order permanently.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it.
But that's pretty much what that ending is. Many saw their immortal lives as meaningless. Death will now give them and their future generations meaning. While this ending seems dark, the reintroduction of death will help reinvigorate the people in the land and cause civilization to begin again. bringing the war finally to an end. That was from DualShockers.com.
DualShockers.
Which DualShockers
My
is what,
favorite website.
That's what I personally give my Xbox wife. I give her my DualShockers. I'm like, oh, you don't like God of War? But anyway, I'm gonna say right now, before we turn this off,
Okay.
now I want your opinion on this.
Okay.
Does it seem like the endings we did, while they have more meaning than they show, and that's cool, and I like reading about them, doesn't it seem like they could have done more than just you're chilling on the throne?
Yes.
Like, isn't that a little
Yes.
underwhelming? This game we played 120 hours.
Yeah, it's very underwhelming. I think the sitting on the throne one should have just been the regular Elden Lord ending, and then the Age of Duskborn should have just been something else.
Doesn't it remind you a bit of Dark Souls 2? Like the one ending where you just sit down on the seat and they're like, look how deep it is! And you're like, what?
I sat down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now I'm kind of like, well, now I think the other two endings are just going to be the same thing, except for maybe in, like, the Dung Eater one, it's like poop falling from the sky now. It's like, whoa, new ending!
Yeah.
And then the Golden Order will just be, like, a perfect society, but he's still sitting on the throne. Pooping.
Yes.
It's like, wow, look at this! Gnarly!
And he's a pedophile.
And he's a pedophile. So, yeah, it is a little underwhelming.
The Elden Lord gets to set the age of consent. So
where can I be Elden Lord?
Depending who's on the throne, this could be a very good thing or a bad thing. I think your version of the character would set it to the finger crone age, because you're like a Gmail lover. But like,
anything below 80 is off limits.
If I catch you with anyone who's not a Gmilf, you're in trouble. I don't know. I like that there's different endings, but so far they were the same.
Yeah, they were.
Just a different color.
They were the same. Yeah.
It's like, Miyazaki, I have an idea. What if we change the color of the tree from gold to silver and gold?
Whoa, nice! Put that in there.